Hi everyone, it's Nicole and I'm here to make some more page kits, and I have this little stash here that I'm going to grab from first. And the reason I'm going to grab from these first, these are all from layouts that I've made in the last couple of weeks, either here on Facebook or here on YouTube or on Facebook. I had a Facebook Live with my gold members for Patreon. We did 3 pages last Saturday. So I have those in there. And the pages that I'm making for Scrapathon, I have about 1/3 of Scrapathon completely done. So I have a lot of these scraps. So I want to make sure that I use these scraps right away. Now this one here, I had it as a background, and then I was like, I don't want to use that. I mean, I love that, but I love this. So I think I'm going to use this as the background. I'm going to use both sides of this puppy, and then how perfect is that? So that makes 3, right? 1, 2, 3, and that background, boom, page kit number uno. And I think we have 19 done, so that'll be 20. And this is part of my Project 100, where I'm going to make 100 page kits here on YouTube, and those are going to be the pages that I'm going to work on throughout the year here on YouTube. Or, you know, if it ever opens up again and that we can go to crops, I'll have a bunch of page kits done up that I can bring to a crop. I won't even have to work hard to get ready for a crop. I'll just be ready. Okay. So there's some red paper here and even dark red cardstock, and I had 2 of this. So why not? This is like a light red, although, darn it, it doesn't really go with that. So I can find another red cardstock, I think. But I do like all this. I like all this together. And like I said, you know, these are some page kits that I had together. And I already made a page with it. So let's make another page with it. Let's see if there's more red here. Sure. Let's try to use that. Okay, so that I'll find a red cardstock or something. Another thing I did was, just so that maybe I can find some pattern paper as the background and then use some scraps, I went into my stash where I just throw my papers in there. It's not divided by company. Obviously there's even chipboard in there. Let's take that out of there. And you know, I like to rummage through. I don't want to keep the same company together, because there's a lot of times that I'll match up, you know, pattern papers from 2 different companies, and they go really well together. So that's why I don't keep all my paper by company. I like to keep it fresh. Different ways that I can look for pattern papers. I just did a layout with that pattern paper for Scrapathon. I see that I have a second sheet of it. Now, this has pink edges. I'm just seeing if maybe I could, yeah, maybe. I mean, I'll cover a lot of this, but let's put it on here. Let's do it. Okay, let's get another one of these. So that's 2. I should start keeping track again, because when I forget to do this, then I don't know where I'm at. So I'll start here so I know how many I've done today. We're going to try and do, I don't know, depending on how long it takes, between 5 and 7. Just if I'm super slow today, then it'll be 5. But then if I'm super fast, then it'll be 7 or 8. Kind of like this. Let's see if I can, ooh, I like that. That and that together go really well. And do I have any green cardstock or pattern papers? I kind of like those two together. Let's see if there's any other scraps I could throw on there. There's a smaller one of these scraps. What about the back? Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I like that. I like you a lot. Now I could put like a brown cardstock on there too. I think that's enough. That's 3. Let's move on. And I mean, this was a scrap. This is a scrap. This is a scrap. And then we have that pattern, full pattern as the background. Just trying to change it up. I'm finding that because I'm doing so many page kits, which is awesome. You know, I'm getting lots of page kits done. But because I'm doing so many page kits, I'm feeling a little burnt out on a lot of the pattern papers and all that. So I'm like, okay, I gotta change it up. I gotta try to come up with different ways. Still use the scraps. Still use those scraps because they need to be used up. When I looked at how much scraps I had, I was like, my friend, you have way too many scraps. You need to get a, you know, a hold of that. Get control. Get control of those scraps. And by, you know, getting a whole bunch of page kits done, I know I'll get a bunch of layouts done. I think eventually, because a lot of times when I do page kits from my scrap room, I don't add photos in it right away. I'm like, no, it's okay. I don't need to add photos right away, but I think once I get the 100 pages done, I think I'm going to try and add, oh, see, scraps. There's even scraps even with the full pattern papers, so we'll take it. Whether it's scraps from here or scraps from another pile, scraps are scraps. And you know, give them a chance to live on a layout. So what I'd like to do is to have, you know, eventually, once I find my, you know, my 100 page kits that I have, once I have them together, I'd like to right away start adding photos to them. And the reason I say that is because then if I do end up going to a crop, I'm all set. The only thing that I'll do then is grab all the page kits with the photos, and then I'll do the journaling for all of them, because when I get to a crop, because I'm such a, you know, chat, I can't chat and do my journaling, because I'll write down what I'm saying. I won't write down what I want to write down. So if I write out the journaling beforehand, then I know I can get the journaling done. Okay, let's see. I mean, we got a little bit of scraps there, and I see more yellow here. Why not? Let's try to get some more scraps here. That's kind of a different yellow, but it's kind of a deeper yellow. So I kind of like it with it. Sold. There we go. Here's another one. And let's write it down right away. There's 4. Wonder if I could find like brown and orange in here and get to use that flower scrap, because man, I love that flower pattern paper. Let's use it. Oh, here's some more scraps. See if we can use this up. Okay. So today I went to physio again. Ooh, beautiful. I went to physio again, and I hadn't been there since January 19th because we went into red and I didn't feel comfortable going to the hospital. But I've improved a lot. You know, if something was like 40 or this way, I was at 0%, like zero. I couldn't move it that way at all. And now I'm at 14. This way I was at, let's say 12 or 14. And now I'm at like 30, 32 or something. And going backwards like this, I was at like 14. And now I'm at 44. So there's some improvements there. Now we just got to work on getting these muscles so I can do this again. So that's what I got to work on now. But she said I can go every 2 weeks now. I don't have to go every week, just to make sure to do keep doing my exercises, and which is good. But I saw some improvement. But she said it's going to be a long road because I took everything off on December 16th. So January 5th. It's been 8 weeks, and I mean, I got this much, you know. There was just a lot of damage, so everything seized up. I'll get it. I don't know if I'll get it all, but I'll get to it. Okay. So I see this here. It's kind of snowy and trees and stuff, and then I see this. Now, this on a nice gray background, maybe. And Mason started doing snowshoeing. So that would be perfect. And we can take that little happiness one out of here. So I like that. And when I take my little card here, I'm going to put snowshoeing on there. And they're probably, my husband got pictures last time, but they weren't that great. So I want him to take some more. So next week is March break, and he'll probably come over for a few days, and hopefully they'll go snowshoeing and take pictures. Look at that. That's perfect. I love those colors together. What about this? Ooh, I like it. Okay. I like it a lot. Okay. So now let's get a little card here and put snowshoeing. Now, someone mentioned last week, oh, you know, I enjoy watching you put pages together, but you were gathering a lot of stuff from the side and we were missing it. Yes, that day I was having major pain in my arm, so I couldn't keep moving the paper back and forth. So I apologize for that, but it was either I did that or I didn't do a video at all because I was struggling that day, struggling a lot. Some days I struggle more than other days, and there's going to be days like that. But I want to keep still pushing myself to, you know, pushing to get a little bit more done, and then hopefully it means that, you know, one day I'll be, oh, I can flip my hand again. Oh, look at this. Nope. Ah, too bad. I like maybe this and this, but I can't bring this. It's too much the same. I'm gonna need a drink. Okay, I decided to turn off the video because whew, I was parched. Now, if I do that, what's on the other side? Ooh, yes. Okay, I like that. And then maybe do like a light pink cardstock with this. Let's see if there's anything in here. I think that will be 6. So we'll probably do a couple of more, a couple more, and then we'll stop for today. I just have so much other stuff to get done. So I'm hoping that even just doing, 20, 25 minutes a week, putting these page kits together. And it's just to show you, you don't have to, put too much time into this, and you can still get somewhere, get things accomplished. Let me see. I can maybe put just a little note to do a pink cardstock. And those are the wrong paints. What about this one? That's good. Maybe not. No. Nope. Move on. What about that? No. Maybe gray. There's gray in all of this. And then I kind of like this. So I'll find gray cardstock later. I'll just put a little note to get gray cardstock because I won't remember. By the time I get to this, I won't remember that I wanted gray cardstock. So I'm going to put that in there. And I kind of like that. And don't forget, I have a iris container that I'm putting all of those in. Like I'm putting all of those, as soon as I turn off the recording, I go and I take that. I have a container. It's somewhere, that's safe, if you will. And then out of my, it's not just sitting on my desk that it's going to get all messed up. So it's in a container. They're all divided. So when I get to the point where I can start making page kits with those, like adding the embellishments, they won't be all messed up. Like I'm not doing all this and then it'll be all for naught, because they'll be, oh, is this a stack of pattern papers? And then I put them somewhere. And then it's like, where did I put that stack of page kits or paper kits? So I made sure to have something somewhere that's designated just for this. Okay, one more. We can do it. We can do it. Okay, let's look at this. Let's look at this and see. Oh, would you look at that? Okay. I like that, and I like that with this, and I know I have it on another page, but you know what? I love it that much. I can use it more than once. Nope. Let me see. That's, There's both on this. There's that teal and then there's the blue. So really, I can use both. And there's some of that gold in there too. So really, I could potentially use that. If I'm going to use that blue, I can use this blue. Kind of push myself here to do I don't know if I do the yellow. I'm going to put it, you know, and then if I put gold elements in there, it might just be enough to tie it all in. And then I have that yellow card here. I'll put that in. What about, that's too much, but I kind of like this. Okay. I think, knowing me, I'll probably not do that. But I am trying to push myself to do, you know, and those colors are in that pattern paper. The only thing that I could add is maybe pink, because in that pattern paper, you have pink, you have the teal, you have blue, and then you even have black. There's quite a few colors in that pattern paper. So let me put that pink just in case. And here's that. I like this border. This goes really well with that, but I don't know if it'll go really well with the rest of it. I think I want to go with that floral because it has all those colors and it brings everything in there. Okay, well that is page kit number 7. Woot woot. Okay. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention is on March 1st, I'm starting Scrapathon 7 and it's on sale right now. And it's $30 and you get 34 videos, a whole month of scrapping, challenges. And when you purchase the class, you get a coupon for $10 that you can get digital prints. And because my digital prints are on for 25% off right now, you actually can get, I think, 7 digital prints and you'll have to pay like 49 cents. So just for math, 7 times 2, 14. 14 minus 30 or 30 minus 14. So really you get Scrapathon for $16 for 34 videos. So if that's something that interests you, the link is always in the description box below, NicoleJones91.com, and it's available right now. And that's it. We're going to stop here today with 7 paper kits. And I want to thank you so much for watching. Bye.